Hi guys, this video is about the roster channel. We're going to be looking at two videos that are 5 months apart. How many truths are in these two videos and how many lies? Which outweigh the other? We're going to be exposing the locations they film at and revealing the many lies. We're going to find where the hut is, the platform overlooking Sardasht-e Lordegan, the donkey pickup location, and the fake migration location in the mountains. In a nomad society where family all live in the same village, why is one female member allowed to live alone away from the village with her young children? In reality, this never happens. Here she says the sheep have also gone to the mountains. Well, there is no animal pens, there's no fenced off area, no feed for them, no water troughs, no animal dropping. Do they exist? Looks like a scam. Clues to find the location. Directly behind the Black Tongue Mountain, close to the east wall of Dodra, two poles to the right of the picture. The land slopes downwards to the south and the mountains to the north. No one lives here. This is an illegal building by a villager for YouTube. She is not a nomad. The family are not nomads. They don't even have chickens. She doesn't live here. No one does. It's a YouTube video location to convince you she is poor and needs help financially. Well, no animals means not a nomad. She lives in Chilthye village, which is close by. Nomads only live near water source. There is no water source here. This is a scam YouTube location. She walks off to in a south direction, but Doctor Who's TARDIS isn't south. She needs to go northwest. He parks over there. That's where she is to park and walk down here when they were building this hut. There is no clothing inside of this hut. There is no stove for cooking when it's raining. No kitchen food. No vegetables, flour, salt containers, bread making equipment. There is nothing in here except a pot to make tea. Listen in this video if you look at it. There is a constant sound of large amounts of water going over a huge waterfall. But most of the time they're in this valley. This is a scam. You can see here this tiny amount of water that's in this valley. It doesn't join with another water source. This is it. This is a drought. All of the pictures are from this one same video. Here we can see, or we can't see, because I can't. Where's the water? It's here somewhere. Is that the little dark patch on the left? Such a small amount of water. We can't see it flowing over the ground because the amount of water is small. But here we see more water pouring over here, and it looks like a waterfall. This looks like it's from another video. The sound here, though, is a scam. It is a large amount of water going over a waterfall. The water, in reality, is so little, she just walks over it. She doesn't take a long step. She doesn't jump over it to get across the huge amount of water. It's a small, tiny water. And what do? They zoom in to make it look bigger. She's not here, otherwise, she would have gigantic feet and gigantic legs. This is more of a scam. Do we believe it? No, of course not. And here, this is not the same amount of water. No water joins that small trickle that we saw at the beginning. This is a lie. This is a scam. Here she says that the nomads of this region come here in the spring and stay here until early autumn. But now and then they come here occasionally to visit their homes. Well, they're not their homes. Nomad homes, the traditional rules of occupancy and ownership. Well, this is nomad land for nomads only. Dina and Benjamin are villagers, not nomads. They have no legal right to build on nomad land or live here. If they were nomads, once they leave a building, any other nomad can occupy their home, which isn't theirs. It can't be locked, and it is not owned by anyone. The government owns the land. She goes to the river and catches 2 fish using nets. She starts a huge fire with a large amount of wood, and all she does is make tea in a pot. This is a large waste of wood. Here you can see the small pot, and most of that wood has burnt down. A real nomad would use a small fire, heat up the tea, drink the tea, and take home all the extra wood to where she lives. And here they're leaving, and the 3 green arrows show the amount of water entering this valley. It is such a small amount, it's really hard to see where the water is, but you have to look very closely to see it. She's approaching the hut from the south. This is a bad con. There is no road to the south below this hut. She needs to be smarter. They're also not pointing the camera directly behind the building. Did she cook the fish for the children to eat? Well, of course not. There is no cooking equipment for cooking fish. There are no skewers. There is no metal to put the fish on to cook over coals. This is where they have gone. They've teleported from the hut to south of Talenia village. The scammer Benjamin and Dina location is the purple on the left, not the one on the right, which is the Google one. It's been put in the wrong spot. They said their relatives live in a cold region, and now it is very cold and they have to move. Well, this is the 12th of August. This is the middle of summer. July is the hottest month and the average is 35 degrees. That's a con. Here is a location for the second video as well. This is nowhere near the hut. This is not even in the Dodra area. This is a scammer location. They're at the top of a hill. There is no spring nearby. No nomads come here at all. The Doral family new home I call Doral Farm, and the green arrow points to where the cave is. Sardasht Valley, Sardasht City is on the left-hand side through the trees. On the right-hand side, where all the buildings are, that is Sardasht-e Lordegan. She says here that the water where they are going is truly natural and healing water, so much so that if you have kidney stones and you stay there for a week, the kidney stones will completely crumble into powder. Well, that's a fantasy. Not on this planet or even in this universe would that happen. She did not stay anywhere overnight, even though she said, I'll be back tomorrow. take care of yourself. She actually came back on the same day. This is a con. They put a video out every day. Here she is. She's walking away. The tent and the area where she lies down and rests because it's been hard is between her and the road. They teleport to the donkey pickup area where she has hired a donkey. Everyone who leaves here hires a group of donkeys and the operators of the donkeys. The operators load the donkeys, but here all she had was bread and some pawpaw. She arrived, they had cups of tea, and they say, we need to pack up and move to the warmer region. Well, what's warmer than 35 degrees? That average isn't hot enough for you? Here's a map. The donkey pickup area is just to the right of Calgar, which is near Sardasht-e Lordegan. The fake migration location is the purple circle. The distance between those two places is 5 kilometres. No real nomads come here. The grass is sparse. It is too dry. There is a drought. And if they did come, they would stay here for about 6 months. But the water source, there isn't a very good water source. See the road? They get lifts, teleport everywhere. Is Doctor Who the Uber driver? Green arrow points to the cave. Blue arrow points to the road that goes to the cave. Here is Rosta's real home in Chilthye village. The hut is a stage for filming only. Remember, the building was empty. Like all locations, it's just for filming for YouTube. Behind the hut, there's a steep hill that goes to the village. It's only 150 metres between here and the lower part of the village. Tada's parking 1 was where they used to park when she would walk to the building that she was building. Here we can see this is behind to the right. The green arrow points to the road that goes from Chilthye, and the blue arrow shows where the road goes when you turn right to go to Telenia. This is a direct line from the illegal hut to their real home, 386 metres. It might be a little bit off, maybe 20 metres. From the hut to the village, 155 metres. These are the real locations. No channel ever wants you to know where they migrate to. I asked one channel once, and he said that it took them 5 hours to get there. Well, that's a scam. It's only 6 kilometres from the donkey area. They want you to think that it takes them 5, 6 hours to get there. Here we have all of those locations. The platform under the tree, which is here, was a red circle. The chance of a young child having kidney stones. Well, it is possible with high salt diet. If you've seen these nomads put excess salt on chicken before they barbecue it, it would explain why kidney stones are possible. But it's a scam. It's not correct. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video.